We should be live. Cool. Yeah, I am, late again, unfortunately. I just underestimate how long it takes me to set these things up. But yeah, we can get into the qualifications. We have another 8-hour stream. Yeah, so this first match looks like we got some kind of I think that's basketball. That's some kind of like glorified hero bot, as well as this one and another basket. So I mean, the bots looked even. They look evenly matched. Nice autonomous from this robot. Oh wait, no, this has I think that's a double intake too. Which is nice. I do like those robots. This one is also really fast, so that's what Red needs to take note of. This robot's really fast, and it's probably going to outspeed them to get this long goal, so Red is pretty much in a lot of trouble now because of that. Great autonomous for Blue. They are definitely in the better position. Although Red here can race to get to this long goal, so I mean, I guess it's evened out. And then they can just fight for middle and trying to push these bots out of the way. Glorified hero bot's crazy. I mean, yeah, the hero bot is not too far off from some of these bots. I've actually seen a lot of those hero bots. Yeah, I mean, the rule again is, I'm pretty sure they're kind of like a glorified hero bot too. Although they have a really good driver on their team. Okay, so Blue is actually going to decide to just run away from the match floater. That was definitely not the play. Because it's so fast, it could outrun this robot right here. So bad play for Blue already. And look how fast this bot is. Like, no one else's moves except that. Match floater problems over here. Oh. I guess we're not gonna watch the rest of that qualification. That's not fun. But yeah, Blue destroyed them. It was kind of pretty evident that they would probably, with that fast robot. Ooh, but here we got a S-bot. This is kind of giving me Snacky Cakes vibes. They have the D scores on the side. S-bot here. Nice. Got a basket. I think that's more like a glorified hero bot. Maybe this one is too. But yeah, I'd say Blue is in the better position here. Maybe Red is. I think they might be actually evenly positioned. Although on this, I don't think those blocks are scored in there. But Red is just not letting Blue score anything, which, I mean, I feel like they could have tried to, like, outpace him to get the long goal, but, I mean, you have a full S-bot trying to score, so, I mean, yeah, you're gonna have to defend it. But you can't defend it forever, like, your teammates actually have to do something, too. Match loading issues here at this basketball. That's going to put them in a really bad position. And now, Blue left their position. Now, Red can score. This is really bad. I don't even know why this spot just decided to run over here. Because now, look, he just gave up so much position here. And now Red can score. This basketball's not doing anything. Like, that's not a problem at all, so I'm a little confused. Now they're just fighting. This the S-bot just needs to find a place so they can score. It's not going to be over here because this spot already has nice, because I don't understand why it went over here when this spot was scoring, and now it gave up position again for this red to score. So that's interesting, but it's just going to decide to leave it alone, which, I mean, it's not doing anything at all. It's just guarding that goal while I go for middle. I guess that's fine, but like, look at all the positioning you're giving up. Like, now you're going to make it a close match, closer than it should have been. There we go, there's the D score that we're looking for. And honestly, right now, blue is actually in a pretty good position. They could just, like, stay still. Like, that's what they should be, just staying still, because right now they're in a good spot. And red knows this here, so they're gonna probably go for middle. But they're just going to put that out of the way for this spot to score, but no, it doesn't. Okay, that was actually really bad team play. So red wants to try and get blue out of the way for basket to score. The only problem is that basket has no blocks at all. And it doesn't even have, like, a D score thing. So, like, that accomplished nothing. You just wasted your time. You should be focusing on the middle goals. Really, if you... Oh. Yeah, see, this spot is really bad at just giving up its position. So, I mean, it worked out for this bot. But, like, this robot just does not know. And now it's gonna be, like, pretty tough. I think blue's trying to go for... Oh, nice. Nice D score there. Definitely the play, and oof. That was a crazy game. This robot really needs to learn positioning. Because they did not have good positioning. This basket didn't even... I don't even think this match loaded. So that'd be kind of depressing if blue actually loses this. I'm actually not sure who wins or not. Here's the next match. Okay. I think this team is probably gonna win. They looked more... I don't know. They kind of looked even. We'll see. Now they're autonomous. Blue only getting one of the three. Oh, it's gonna get two. Or nope, just one. It's also gonna miss the middle goal. Ooh, nice. Nice times here from red. And over here too. Nice. That was beautiful for red. So red is definitely in the better position. And then now you can just race for the long goal. This one can race for the long goal. Yeah, red is definitely up. So that's exactly what both teams are going to do. It's just a race to the long goal, and blue here is going to get it. So red has to immediately come and defend its spot. Oh, good D score. Great. Now I could just stay, red could just stay there until blue gives up his positioning. So great job from red there. Nice plays. What's happening up here is just, okay, they're going to try to give him out for this spot to score. Good. I'd say that's pretty good. I mean, you did leave this spot to, like, score a bunch of blocks, so, I mean, I actually think red kind of benefits that more. Match loader is working up. I'm not sure what this spot is doing at all. It just took literally took a loop. They're gonna go for early middle. I don't like that. They should have went for middle, like, more later in the game, just because of how easy that is to de-score. Although this team's match loaders are having an issue. They actually have an interesting match loader, so that's probably going to need to be redesigned in the future. I don't know what this robot's doing too, because this robot just gave up positioning for this one to score, and it just left. So I don't know what that's doing. And now this bot is just torturing this robot for no reason. It doesn't even look like it has any blocks. So I'm actually confused about what this is doing. But it can D-score here. That's what it needs to do. Misses. It D-scores its own block. It at least needs to try for a control tie. Or yeah, just park at this point. It's over for this goal. They're trying to double park, but they are not getting the. Oh! Yeah, that's not gonna work. Yeah, that double park was not gonna work. This robot should have left earlier. This blue robot was trying to get middle, which is definitely the greater play than going for this long goal. And I don't know what its bot was doing, actually. Oh yeah, that was the third qualification was pretty close. Yeah, but another nice qualification. Alright, qualification number 5. Here's autonomous. Nice job. Oh, nice from this. Actually, these robot designs are interesting. These only came up in Mall of America, from what I've seen. They do fine. It depends, really. I'm not sure how I feel about them. I feel like there's better options, but everyone's autonomous is, at least one autonomous from each team look like they're like really, really good. But I'd say that blue is in the better position. Just because this basket can go middle and then defend here, or like, not defend here, but I mean trying to like score this fast, defend this robot from scoring, and this bot can go to match loader and score this. Same as red, it's gonna be a race, I guess. But the basket's not gonna score in time, so it has no choice but to, it's just gonna match load, which is, I don't really like that. It's gotta make, like, see, like, these guys are racing to get this goal. This bot should not be match loading, especially since they already have some good blocks in store. They should just be defending this. Go over here defending this, and then maybe scoring here. But that's gonna cost them this entire long goal. So, bad play from blue already. And, oh, what happened up here? It looks like red were actually able to, yeah, win the race there. Their match loader was actually pretty nice. And yeah, they'll be able to score here. So red is just in a fabulous position. It takes a long time for this robot to get set up. Okay, what in the world? This robot left the long goal to come over here. Makes no sense. Like, what is this spot doing? It could literally score this entire long goal, but it chose just to go across the map. Okay, they're gonna trade out, but that makes no sense why they would trade out there. Like, I don't even understand that logic. You had a full match loader, or not match loader, but a full goal. These can fall out easily, so moving across the map is, like, you can't really do that. This spot was still match loading, so it could have still scored, so That made absolutely no sense. And this bot looks pretty flimsy, like it's not going to do much defending at all. Or like it's going to have a hard time to. So that switch off was definitely not good at all. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, Luke. I don't even know what the point of that was. But I guess it worked out for them, but it would have worked out better if they wouldn't have switched off. Because now it's a half and half in this school. This bot is like the red bot here isn't doing much to, or it's having a hard time getting this blue out. It's just chaos right now. I don't even, everyone's just running everywhere. And this red bot goes way over here. I mean, I guess it's to match load, I'm pretty sure. But look, you gave up your goal to match load. I don't even know why you're doing that in the last 30 seconds anyway. If you could just defend in half and half, just wait for the basket to move or something. Luke, bro, that could have had that entire long goal if they just filled instead of moving across the field. Yeah, I am also confused. They tried to they're like, oh, here, we're gonna do a smart play. We're gonna switch off. You go over to this long goal here, and then I'm gonna come over here and score because I'm a faster scorer. Yeah, I don't even. They must have thought I don't know, they're being cool or something, or yeah, I don't know. There's no logic behind that. That I think that's actually probably gonna cost them. That might cost them the game. Ooh, left up position. Actually, I think. I mean, that's still good for red. I mean, red left to do middle goal, so it left some of its space here for blue to come in. But it's still good for red because it's got control bonus in the middle. Not much to be scored from the low goal. So I approve of that. Luke, can drivers from the same alliance communicate with each other while they're driving, like two teams on the same lines? Yes, Luke. For example, I'm pretty sure this is the blue team. You can only have 3 of your team members on the field at the same time. So these 3 are to one team, these 3 are to another team. So they can't communicate to each other. And that's part of my role too, as telling the driver, my driver, what to do during a match, as well as our teammates. And I don't see many people doing that at all. But it works out. It can definitely communicate, and that's why good strategy is really nice, especially good teamwork strategy. Yeah, but red just needs to park. Okay, the red over here is gonna go for more points. I think that's probably better, because the park isn't guaranteed, and I think this spot would have a hard time double parking anyway. Yeah, no problem, Luke. So that's definitely gonna be the win to red. On to the 6th qualification. Here they go. Alright, whoa, this is an interesting bot design here. Wow. This is a cool basket bot, too. So, yeah, nice. Nice autonomouses from everyone. That's nice. Yeah, nice autonomouses from everyone here. I'd say, though, that red is in the better position, because red is close to a match loader, and it can pretty easily win the match float race to the middle goal because the blue robot is over here and it has to go all the way over here and they go. Unless the match floating is just really slow for this basketball. And then these two here, they're going to have to race for this long goal. But I mean, it's probably a 50-50, it depends. Yeah, red is definitely up. They scored the middle goals and the long goals, and they're in the greater position too. So let's see what they actually do. Okay, now this robot's gonna go over here. I'm interested why they did that actually. Can they not match load? Because like I feel like you'd only want to do that if you can't match load. And honestly, if you have a bot that can't match load, it's pretty much an automatic loss because match loading is extremely important. But I mean, it actually works out for this red bot because this blue bot's so focused on defending this red one, it just forgot that it should match load itself and then score the long goal. But blue over here is gonna win the race to this long goal, and I don't even know. Like, here's what doesn't make sense either. Both of these red space right here is around this section. Blue space is like this much. So they give up a lot of red space. Now this blue robot can just score an entire long goal, and it'd have enough space to continue with the middle goals if they stay this way, but that probably won't happen. They're just bullying this robot. Actually, maybe it will happen because they're just not letting this thing score. Definitely not the play. It only has 2 blocks. 2 robots are gaining up against 1 bot that has 2 blocks stored. That makes no sense at all. But red is actually going to get this long goal over here and start attacking this goal here. Red is going to match load. Blue is going to match load. And right now, since this full goal for blue is scored, there's no point for this robot to actually defend this long goal. So, in this robot right here just match loaded. It's full. What this red robot can do, oh, never mind. It should really actually help aid the middle and this, and kind of give up this space. I'd actually do that. This robot needs to be on defense. There's no point in moving this robot out of the way because like your teammate's way over there and it's gonna be hard to and really time consuming. So this robot needs to focus on the middle. This robot needs to focus on guarding this long goal. And if they park, that's gonna be a red win. And this is not what that robot's gonna do. It's just gonna try to score on this goal by moving this robot away, which they're just go in the middle. Score in the middle. This long goal's full. It's gonna be so much time consuming to even try to get scores in here. And if this bot here defends, it's gonna be a red win. So okay, it looks like it's actually gonna do that. It's gonna go for middle. And it has enough space to actually go in the bottom, which I don't even know what this robot's doing. I think it should actually try and pick up blocks. But yeah, this bot needs to be still defending. Oh, it went for the D score. I see. That was nice. I didn't even know that had a D score. Okay. Should score on the middle. Actually, it should actually defend the middle and then park last second, which is what this robot's gonna do. And then they're both gonna flip over at the same time. That is a hilarious ending. But yeah, no, red is definitely gonna win that. And then red wins from the last game. not from this game. Right into qualification number 7. Looks like great autonomouses to everyone so far. And red is even going to get the middle goals too. And it looks like the long goals. Okay, not the long goals yet, but I think they have some blocks scored up. So right now, I would say that, I don't know, I feel like they're evenly positioned, I'm not gonna lie. Or, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like they're evenly positioned. And red's gonna be in the lead a little bit. Alright, here we go. So yeah, everyone's gonna race for the long goals. Actually, this one's gonna defend this blue robot, which is interesting, because it looks like it match loaded, but it's just not scoring. Or can it not hold any blocks? Because it's being too defensive than it should. Like, because it gave up, like, all this space for this robot to score. It's an S spot too, so it's going to be scoring pretty fast. Weight distribution on this thing's not good either. Ooh, nice. This red robot actually got in a great position. Wow. That was actually pretty smooth by the driver. And it's going to use its D-score hood. Nice job. Now, if red defends this long goal and red match loads here, score a little bit, and defend, they'd be in a great position. Because blue looks like they're pretty confused. They don't really know what to do. This one's going to score a little bit. That was a good job to them. This spot's going to move out of the way. It's definitely what this spot should be doing right now. And it's succeeding a little. It succeeded. Nice job. Now blue can score. Oh, well. Oh, okay. Guess it's not. I don't think it had blocks stored up, actually. But blue's doing a nice job defending, and now it almost has a whole long goal. It's a risky move to actually go for these blocks up here and leave your goal to just them two, because red could actually, with their D-score hood, D-score a bunch of all this. So that's actually pretty risky to leave this goal. But they're just going to fight over it. Blue's going to go for the middle. Definitely good play there. And then red's going to get the D-score and the score. Now, great job. Now, all this position was this robot, so it was able to defend this. Nice job. And now it's just trying to park. No double park. Nice. I would, yeah. I don't know. Not sure who won that, actually. Yeah, the qualification 6, red won by a lot. I didn't even realize that blue didn't park in that match. Okay. Alright, autonomous time. Okay, this robot, it's gonna start autonomous a little bit late. But, looks like it's not gonna get the match load. So, yeah, autonomous went better in blue hands, and they're definitely in the greater position. Looks like the match load on this is gonna be, it's either like not really working, or just like the autonomous, like how the robot was situated, it didn't work. But blue's in the greater position right now. Let's go with driver control. Here we go. What happened here? Okay, so I guess this robot's not gonna match load and it's gonna defend this instead. Probably means that their match loader is not good. It's actually not gonna decide to defend that goal. I don't know, this robot looks like it's having a lot of trouble. If I was blue, I would definitely point that out, because, you can do a lot more, with that. And now these two robots are just gonna have to, like, guard or something. Oh, this one has a D-score stick. Definitely not, you should have not used that D-score stick there. And, it just leaves you in a much better position to get shoved away like that. And yeah, I don't even know. Yeah, you should not use their D-score stick there. It's really good for red. Over here, like if this red robot pushes this back a little bit, they can get that goal. Yeah, like I said, no idea what this thing's doing. And this red robot's stuck. And his partner over here cannot do anything. This is definitely, yeah, there's no way at all that blue is gonna lose this. Okay, this robot actually gets unstuck. This robot hasn't been doing much at all. I don't know if it's a driver or something, but I don't know. All you can see here, they're not communicating at all, which is not good. Especially like red needs to do some teamwork right now. They're doing their own things. That's just not gonna happen. Yeah, there's no way that blue loses that. Qualification 7 was pretty close, but red won that. Okay. Alright, autonomous for qualification 9. I'm not sure. I think, yeah, it looks like that's a basketbot. So 2 basketbots paired up. And we're pretty sure that's an S-bot here. Okay, autonomous went pretty well. They both had like about the same autonomouses, but this one was actually able to score a couple blocks. I'd say they're probably evenly positioned right now. It's just gonna be a match loader battle, really. Or actually, this robot's gonna focus on the middle. I don't understand that, because now you gave this all of your positioning away for this long goal. And you do not want to score middle goal early, like at all. Like this early scoring middle goal and leaving your long goal is really bad, because it's just so easy to score the middle goals. Way too easy. This spot better score this long goal fast, because this spot's looking up for a match load. It's actually not going to. I don't know why. Did they not think the spot could score much? I'm not really sure. But definitely a bad play for blue right there. They're battling their own thing out here right here. This robot does not need aid. It would be beneficial for aid. Yeah, this is definitely not good for blue. Looks like they're having driver problems. They're trying to align that right here. That's a nice good thing for your robot to have like a good aligner. So that's not a problem. But blue's in a better position now. And they're going to actually, if I was blue there, I'd try and descore the blue or this red middle goal real quick. So you don't want to forget about that. This is like the messiest match we've watched all day. There's so many mistakes in this match. There's so many mistakes in this match. I'm actually having a hard time trying to tell you all of them. Yeah. I don't even know what to say of this match, really. Here's what I will say. Do not take, with this match, do not take any of this, like, do not learn from any of this stuff, because that's bad stuff. I can't watch that. That was the messiest game I've watched all day. We got some New York. Nice. New Jersey. Although I'm interested to see, because there's 2 Canadian teams actually in this signature event. And, make sure to see them, not just to see how they play, but I'm gonna be doing the Speedway signature, and they'll be in that one too. Excuse me, what? Where is the other blue robot? Why is this a 1v2? Excuse me? What in the world? What? This is a actual 1v2. What the heck? What? What's this about? No way, right? And blue's in the better position too. What the heck? That makes it's an actual 1v2. No way, right? Is that what? Okay, could this I'm in shock. What the heck? Is there a rule in the Vex rulebook? Is there not a rule in the Vex rulebook that a match cannot start without 2 robots or something like that? Cause like the robot's right here. Luke, wait, is this guy just holding the other blue bot? Yeah, it looks like that's what's happening. But, cause isn't there like a rule in like the Vex rulebook where like the spot has to be on the field? Cause it's right here. We see it. What? There's, but it's just gonna be. We're just watching a. We're actually, literally watching a 1v2, and blue's actually playing better. Okay, these red bots are actually pretty bad. They're not doing anything at all. There's no way they're gonna win. They're gonna lose a 1v2, right? There's no way. This robot's actually really slow. Yeah. Like this blue robot actually could win the 1v2. Yeah, I don't know what this spot's doing. I don't think it can actually match load. That's hilarious. This spot cannot match load. Oh my gosh. It's just gonna try and D-score blue. Definitely not the play from red. It should have tried to get its own control bonus first. What? Wait, this blue robot's actually gonna win the 1v2. There's no way. There's no way. Yeah, this robot's gonna be in defense the entire time. This one's gonna be scoring. Blue actually found a way to score, and it's gonna get. Is that control? Yeah, that's gonna be control bonus. Ooh. Okay, that's a lot of score right there. It has a D-score head. This spot has a D-score head, so they could D-score that. They need to find the time, and blue needs to park. Like, oh, okay. You could D-score here. D-score. Park. Oh. I think this is disqualification too, because they mess with this robot within 3 seconds, so I think this robot's DQ'd as well. And blue wins. I think blue actually won that. Wait, what? There's no way. There is no way that blue won that. I think it won that. No park. Here, let's look at this. No park from red. This this has to be disqualification here. Control bonus here, control bonus here, control tie. Yeah, I think that's a blue win. And you can see them celebrating over there. Like, oh my gosh. There's no way they won the 1v2. That's actually so sad for red. Oh my goodness. Okay, we'll have to see the score of that match after this next qualification. Here's autonomous for the 11th qualification here. Not bad. This one actually didn't have an autonomous. That's not good. But I'd say that blue's in the better position. This one is aligned. This one has a clear match loader, which is going to be really great for the long goal race. So yeah, so blue is in the better position. This robot's actually gonna just strictly like guard this one, which is probably a bad idea. Actually, I think this spot could have actually scored like a block or two in the middle. I know that you should probably go against that, but if you know you're not gonna win the speed tie and you're gonna defend the spot anyway, scoring in the middle a couple times and hoping that they forget the middle could actually be good. This robot's actually not holding that many blocks. It needs to match load. Good guarding here. Oh my goodness. What a basket. Look how many blocks are in that thing. And they're gonna win. And, oh, can they score? They're probably gonna score the whole goal, yeah. Well, they overextended there, but Luke, I was looking at the game manual to see if that was even legal, and in the updated manual, we can 3D print now. Wait, what? We can 3D print now. Page 104/105. Alright, I'll search it up. Vex, push. Oh. Vex, push, game manual. Where is that? Oh, no, I don't want to go here. Crap. What's up, Jonas? Yeah, that's what I thought. It's the game manual. Where can I actually download the game manual? Oh my goodness. Download. Okay, version 2.0, nice. What page? Page 104/105. Okay, let me see. Rule modifications robot. You may use, yeah, we use 2 robots in each match. So why was that robot doing a 1v2? I don't know. Oh, where are you saying now? 3. Oh, yeah, so yeah. Alright, what about 3D printing here? The very bottom, okay. Turn off all the categories. Not sure where you're seeing that. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, right here, additional. Alright, so failure may be applied by the following process to the legal raw stock. Additive 3D printing, mold. Huh. Seriously. Fabricated parts may be made by applying the following process. 3D printing. Huh. I don't know how I wouldn't know about that. I don't know. I don't know if that's saying we can or not. What's this? Rule modifications robot? I think this is for VexU, because it's VU R1, VU R1. I think this is VexU. Let me see. It might be VexU. Yeah, VexU definite. Right now, no. Yeah, right here. VexU, Section 6, VexU Robotics Competition. So, 3D printing is not allowed, actually. It's only allowed for VexU. Yeah, I mean, I definitely see what you're seeing, Luke. It's just this Section 6 is only for VexU. And that's for that category. Now you're fine, Luke. But yeah, we can get on to qualifications again. I think we should probably look out for this robot, because that basket bot's pretty cool. So this robot should just stay there. This blue one is actually, it might be able to actually score this long goal. It's trying its best, but it should not, like, help guard this goal. Unless they're switching out. Might actually be the better option. Yeah, I do like that. They switched out here. Now this robot's gonna come and try and score. Or actually, this robot should try the middle goal first. Wait for them to lose positioning a little bit, and then come in and score. So let's see if it actually does that. This red's gonna come in, grab a couple blocks. Doesn't need to grab the couple blocks, but it is. And blue lost its positioning, so I actually don't know what they're doing. But that was a bad play for blue. Like blue, like they have pretty evenly amount of space. Spot's gonna go. It's gonna. And they need to go for middle. Both red and blue need to go for middle. Oh! No way! No way! Blue is actually able to do that. No way. That was just such a misplay by red. Wait, such a misplay by. Oh, this robot's stuck. But yeah, that's a misplay by blue. Blue as well. This blue bot needs to go for middle. They cannot go for this goal. It doesn't make sense. Go for middle. Blue needs. Okay. I have no idea what blue is doing there at the end. No way. Guys, qualification 10. The blue team won. It was a literal 1v2. Remember the game that was a 1v2? Blue won the 1v2. What? This has got to go down in Vex history. First, the blue robot doesn't even show up. It's there, but it's not on the field. And then it wins the 1v2 by about 50 points in a signature event. What? Oh my. Okay, definitely save this game for sure. Oh my. Alright. That was exciting, but here's qualification number 2 for autonomous. I think this is another lifting bot, I think. This is a crazy autonomous. So these two didn't even move. This one, I don't even know what they're doing. That was a crazy autonomous bet. Yeah, red here is in the better position to go to the match loads and score. Jonas, why did the end of the last match show that there were 2 long goals controlled by blue? That was because that wasn't the last match, Jonas. Here, I'll show you. This is for qualification 10, and this is qualification 11. But like, I made so much of a fuss about that qualification 10 because qualification 10 was a match that is gonna go down in Vex history. Because here, I'll show you. Wait. Oh my goodness. Here. So it's a 1v2. There is 1 blue robot, 2 red robots. And the other blue robot is right here. For some reason, it's not on the field. I have no idea. But this blue robot won the match by 50 points. 50 points in a signature event. It actually won. Okay, you gotta save that game, because that's the craziest game. But, qualification 12 autonomous has ended. See driver control. 3, 2, 1. So red is gonna need to go for the middle goals. It's actually gonna defend the blue goal, which that's not the play. So I don't know. It looks like this robot's not moving at all. So another 1v2. Wait, no, it's a 1v1. This robot's not moving at all. Okay, 1v1. Let's see who wins this. Blue's in the better position, but okay, this robot actually figured out how to awake itself or something. So now it's 2v1. And blue is in a really good position. Like, look how many blocks it scored up. Although it's just gonna get bullied. So yeah, I don't really see how red is gonna lose this. Blue's gonna try and score, but it's having a tough time. Like, this robot should just guard the spot the entire time, and the other bot can just score. This robot's gonna score the last things, and I think it has some match load blocks left to go for the middle. It's just gonna guard a little bit, which is safe. And I don't think it actually has match loads left then, if it's not gonna match load itself. So it's just gonna pick up the blocks in the field. It could just do whatever it wants, because it's a 1v2. It doesn't even have to park. This is clear red win. Ooh, Pika Pika. This team actually is playing in a lot of signature events. A lot of signature events, so keep an eye out for this team. I think that team is actually going to Speedway as well. There's one in Ohio, maybe the one in Kentucky too. I don't think it went to Mall though. Yeah, I have actually. It's gone to a lot of signatures. But autonomous for the next qualification. Alright. Good autonomous from red so far. Not able to get the match load in, unfortunately. But yeah, red is in the better position. It could just race to score the long goals now. Right, here we go, driver control. Actually, this one is not going to race the long goal, and it's going to give up its position for blue, which doesn't make any sense at all. I don't even know what this robot's doing. It's trying to okay, so it gave up its position over here to defend a robot on the other side of the match. Now this robot could just go in the long goal. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. And now it's going to help score this goal? I mean, what? Look, I'm pretty confused. This bot does not know what's going on at all. Does not know how to play pushback. Because this is just diabolical. Like, why is it helping defend this goal? Like, this bot's got it covered. This is doing nothing. It's just letting this blue robot score. It's not even holding any blocks. Only has a D score stick, but now this one can just guard this goal. It didn't guard it in time for some reason. That's a bit odd, but this robot's, I don't even know what this one is doing too. It should probably score the middle goals instead of just wasting its time right now. Oh, that was good though. Good timing there. Then another D score. Actually, that was bad for red. That D scored a lot more blocks for red than it did. Now, blue is going to actually find itself in a good position. If it can just pick up one block here and D score, that would be nice. And I think that's what it's trying to do. As it's a liner, its hood isn't working well though. It's pulling the block back, and it needs to park, because I think this is the bot that's gonna park. Yeah, it's gonna park here. And red doesn't get the park. Oh, blue doesn't get the park either. So both teams doesn't get the park. But that might actually have went to red. That might have been a red win. Qualification number 14. Go another bot that raises up. It looks like I'm actually interested about these. I feel these bots are going to be really hard, like for autonomous, really unpredictable. I just don't know. I don't like those too much. I made up my mind. They do score fast though. It just takes a long time to get set up. And then red's going to be in the better position. Like this bot already has a lot of blocks. It could even try. It could probably actually get some more blocks and race for the long goal here. And this bot can race for the long goal too. Red is in the better position. Driver control. And here we go. So that's what's gonna happen. This blue bot, okay. I'm gonna pretty much tie, but red's gonna get control bonus here. I don't know what happened up here. It looks like red just didn't decide to score. This spot's gonna go for the D score. Nice job. Nice play from red. I can't believe the spot actually gave up position to actually let him do that. Nice job from red. Now it can just like red is overextending. It should not be extending that much. I mean, red does at least get control bonus. Just gonna fight for this long goal. This bot is just scoring in the middle early, which is not good. This red team actually preloaded all of their match loads. It's actually a good thing, but they're not using it like they should. These bots actually trade off. Oh, this is such a sloppy match. There's a lot of mistakes going on. But red needs this bot actually needs to score something because it's just not scoring. This red bot goes for a D score. Nice job for this spot. It's gonna do it again. Nice from here. I do like it's a liner. It's a liner too. That one's cool. Only 30 seconds left. And I feel like middle needs to be D scored here. It's exactly what's gonna happen. It has the space. They're gonna go for double park, maybe? It looks like they're. Oh, well, what? It opens its hood to help it double park when these guys are not double parking. I'm sorry. 3 seconds left. They're not gonna make the double park. So I don't even know why the hood's going up. And then it just like, yeah, falls over. So no park for red. That's not good. Oh, that was a close match for that 13th qualification. That actually did go the way of red by 1 point. If blue actually would have parked in that match, because it barely parked, like it was like a millisecond off from parking, it would have won that game. That's actually crazy. These guys are pretty evenly matched too. Luke, the red bot looks like the Pixar lamp. Oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah. I mean, those type of like those raising bots are pretty funny. Like those raising bots, their weight distribution is so bad, and I mean it can score fast. Those bots can score fast. It just takes a long time to set up, and they can't really move across the field pretty well while they have block stored. Alright, here we go. Qualification 15, autonomous. So both red is gonna try and go for middle goal. This spot's gonna clear the match floater, and this one's going to take some as well. So nice job from red. Red is doing really nice, although it does have some blue blocks. So maybe they could outtake those blue ones and then score the reds. I don't know if that's gonna be too time consuming, but that's probably what they're gonna do. And then red can easily win the race here because this robot's way over here, and the match loader's empty. So that's good for red, and red could probably win the race here. It's just ready to match load. So yeah, definitely red is in the better position here. I don't see he crossed the plane. I don't think the blues won count. Really? He did? Alright, we could watch that again. I do see that. No, blue's not gonna get disqualified because it didn't do anything to the match. They're gonna get a minor violation probably though. Whoa, okay. Driver control. Yeah, red needs to go for the match loader. Red needs to go for the match loader. They can easily win this. Red's gonna score here and defend, as well as red here. And blue is just in a tough position. Another raising bot here. Yeah, I don't like this bot did not see this robot coming. It was like, hey, come on, defend. Yeah, bad communication before. They just did not see the spots. That's not good. Like, you have to be, like, paying attention. and it costs them score, but I mean, red does have no control bonus. This spot's not gonna. Oh, it's okay. It'll be able to score a little bit. True, but they don't get the ton bonus or anything. Yeah. So tough spot for both. Trying to D-score some blocks, which is great from red because it's in the position to. This actually has a. This actually could D-score, get control bonus. Can it? Okay, yeah, it's going to. There we go. These guys are funny. Yeah, this robot's gonna go for middle. Definitely the better play, or the best play that one can do. And then this robot's gonna grab some. This one's gonna defend. Take away. The weight distribution on these robots are horrible. And it opened up its hood at the worst timing it could possibly can. And now it's a 1v2. It's from Luke. I've seen several hands reaching over the field in these games, but at MOA, Barbacots, I think, maybe Snacky Case, I don't know, they got disqualified for that. Is there a different rule in this signature? Actually, no, Luke. And yeah, you're right, Jonas, too. In the new 2.0, they actually changed the rule to it be a minor violation. They can choose, they can basically, to sum it down, they can basically choose whether it's a minor violation or it's just no violation at all. Or like a warning. It's mostly warning things. Yeah, that's probably what happened. Because I think it was like that, I'm pretty sure it was like that last game. They reverted it to minor violation, disqualification, or whatever. And I think they just reverted that back. Probably because of that instance in that, at MOA. So now it's a 1v2. Blue is gonna help his teammate up. There's really no chance. I don't even know. Like, this robot's close to the wall. It's just gonna be hard to help him up. 20 seconds left. There's really no helping that bot. And yeah, Blue's just gonna try score. I actually don't know how many blocks the C-bot has in store. But I think they're going to try and double park. Yes, they are. I don't know if they got it. I don't think they did. But 52 to 69, Blue is going to win that 14 qualification. And we're on to qualification 16. Time is, another raising bot again. Whoa, look at that. That had a intense intake there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a raising bot. We've seen actually quite a bit of those. I don't think you should be building one of those robots. Just gonna be hard for matches and especially skills. So yeah, Blue's in the better position. They're ready to match load and all that. And wow, the middle goal is already pretty filled up. I guess this robot's having a tough time, but this robot's having a hard time match loading. It looks like this one is too. No, they got it. Then red can match load. So a bunch of match loading right now. But yeah, this basket's gonna clear. It's scoring really slowly. This is a really slowing, because these basket bots, they score pretty slow. This one's scoring pretty slowly. But I mean, this spot cannot match load, or it can, but it's having a tough time. So yeah, I should definitely just stay right there. It looks like, look how many blocks this spot I like self-descored. And now it's just every team just like defending their own goal. I feel like these guys have a D-score red, so maybe if they like tap it a little bit, they can get a little bit red out. The red left its positioning, so blue should probably go back and match load. But it's not going to. It's actually going to push their own teammate out of the way. I think this one's going defense mode, and this one's I think like maybe like the plan is so these robots can switch out. I think. But yeah, this robot's gonna go away for this red, but like that was way too late. Way too like yeah, that did nothing. Blue's defending middle for some reason. Like any of these teams had like the motive for that right now. I don't even know what this thing's doing. It gave a position for blue to, well, yeah. But this bot is doing some funky things too. Like it's just like these type of bots, like their weight distribution is like pretty bad. It's just hard to move across the map, especially when it's fully raised. It looks like I think red parked there. Yeah, so red was actually gonna went ahead and won that match. Over to over to qualification 17. Looks like we got some basket bots. What a crazy autonomous here. Oh, missed the goal here. That's sad. And yeah, they're gonna be pretty. Their position is pretty even right now. But yeah, it's just gonna be another long goal race. So let's see who wins that. This it looks like this robot like there's something wrong with the drive. And it's gonna score some blocks. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Red gave up a lot of positioning there. Nice job from Red securing that long goal. And I don't even know what these teams are doing at this point. Blue just needs to like this robot disconnect too. Like, God, there's so much things going wrong in this match. But blue is in a great position to just score these long goals. And it's not long goal secured. And honestly, if one robot defends and one scores, they could probably leave this long goal here. Yeah, I guess I just disconnected. I don't know. Wait, did their battery disconnect? I think that's what this cord is. I think that's what this cord is here. So yeah, I think that's probably what happened. That's just guesses though. I like the pink on this basket though. It's a cool design. And yeah, since one Roman robot needs to defend, or actually, there's only 10 seconds left. Just like grab some bonus on the middle and then try and park. That's what blue needs to do. And it looks like it's trying to do that, but it's just not. Like it's having a hard time too. Oh. Does that park? I don't know if it parks. Because I think if you have a... Isn't in the rulebook where if you have like a block under you, like affecting the park, it doesn't count? I don't know. We'll see if it does after the next qualification, see if it counts it as park. But, Blue's gonna win that match. And, come on. There we go. Qualification number 18. Okay. Good autonomous is from everyone. Well, except this robot over here. Oh, looks like Blue, messed up their autonomous from their reactions, but, I mean, yeah, Blue is, or no, I mean, sorry, not Blue. Red is in the better position just because, like, look how much space Red has compared to Blue. Close to the match loaders and all that stuff. Good positioning for Red. See what they do with that. Probably a long goal race. Probably what I would do. Alright. Come on, driver control. 3, 2, 1. And, this bot's actually gonna start out descoring, which, I mean, I wouldn't do that because, like, just match load, like, this bot only has one block. This one was able to match load and win that, and it's probably gonna, yeah, score this whole thing. It's actually a pretty slow score this bot is compared to most glorified, hero bots. And these robots are just, like, doing their thing, I guess. I don't know. Well, what a D-score device. Wow. That's an interesting D-score device. I didn't see that. Interesting. Okay. But yeah, I was able to D-score that middle there and take red control. Yes, that's so good for red right now. Oh, there's a lot of blocks in this. So it's just gonna try and go for middle. That's definitely what it should do. And just defend middle now. And now it's gonna go back that long goal. Nice job. Nice play from Blue there. It can't really give up its positioning now. So they're in an awkward spot. Although, definitely good play from Red. It took a while for one of them to go away. But, like, I actually don't know, like, why one of them didn't go away, because they weren't going to score anything anyway. Luke, that's actually a pretty solid D-score mech. That was kind of cool to watch, yeah. I wouldn't build that just because I can't tell if you could use that on the higher goals, but for the middle goals, it probably was made just for the top middle goals, which that top middle goal is really easy to descore anyway, so I wouldn't actually build something like that, but it worked out for this team, so that's good for them. Oh, that's a nice D-score, or a match loader from Blue. Look at that, that's pretty cool. That was pretty good. That was really fast match loader. And it's just trying to score. This spot needs to defend, but it's just gonna run away instead. It's just gonna let this bot score. Interesting. Oh, whoa, what happened, gamer? Okay, so Blue's gonna park. They're kind of trying to do double park. And, oh. I think they got it. I think they got the double park. But 32 to 66 from the qualification. 17. Okay. Alright. And, yeah, Blue actually did park. So, that did count as park for them. Yeah, it looked like it was just the middle goal, so not most useful. Yeah, it worked for them. Yeah, it worked for them. That was nice. But I wouldn't really personally build that on any bot. But for that bot, I guess it was nice. I don't know. I think I'll just I'll stream qualification 19 and then qualification 20, and then I'll wrap it up for the night. And then I don't think I will stream tomorrow. I might do it. I might though. We'll see. It depends. Now here's autonomous. Everyone's pretty good autonomous for everyone. A lot of D scores too. That was a good autonomous D score. Definitely something that you might want to incorporate into your autonomous. Yeah, it's just gonna be a long goal race to the match load. And it looks like blue's gonna win that. And then red's gonna win that at the top. So, oh, red gave its positioning away. Oh, it's gonna use it to D-score. Okay, that's nice, that's nice. And now the blue here is just gonna D-score this and go back. Oh, but it missed. It missed. So now it's in a tough position. Just can push this out of the way. Definitely the play. But blue's just not, that was the play for this robot. But this robot over here just didn't want to score. Yeah, you don't know why? But, so I'm gonna try and use this D-score mech to help out. Do not know why this robot left. I mean, it's trying to help out this, but, like, it gave up its positioning while this robot was clearly gonna go the other way. Now there's so many blocks on the field right now. A lot of blue blocks. And yeah, this is not good for blue at all. But nice play from blue. Gonna use their D-score hood. There they go. That's not actually, this robot doesn't actually have too much an effective D-score hood, but yeah, I don't know. Red's just doing a lot better here. Yeah, and this robot's gonna go for the middle since it already has long goal set up and the space to do it too, because that's definitely a big thing as well. And they're just gonna park. Looks like they're trying to double park, but yeah, they're not gonna get that. Maybe? Yeah, I don't think they get that. Yeah, that's probably pretty sure that's a red win. And then red won that last qualification. Okay, qualification 20 autonomous is going to be the last qualification I stream for tonight. Everyone's autonomous is working out really well. It's like they're kind of like doing like a half middle, half long goal kind of thing, I guess. Alright. I'd say blue for this. I'd say blue are in the better position. They're close to tied with position, but the thing that's getting me is that this team can win the match fluid race. It's pretty clear that they can win if their match fluid actually works. So that's why I say that. Here, driver control. They're actually going to score the remaining blocks they had. Makes no sense at all. That basically just makes them lose the race. And this robot's over here is going to lose positioning too. I don't know why. Especially because this robot doesn't have any blocks. And it's just gonna D-score. This robot's having a hard time scoring. And I think they're match loader too, maybe? So not good for red. Like if you have a match loader malfunction or like if it's not working, just try different angles. This is what this team did. It worked out for them. Now since this can score, they need to defend, but yeah, this robot way too late on that. and I'm just bowling this. This makes no sense at all because this spot already has it covered, so this one can either go for middle or the long goals. I can't really tell how much blocks it has actually stored up. I don't think it has none. It has none stored up. So them ganging up on this one bot, this one just left with so much space is not good for blue. Not good for blue at all. And red's just trying to score, but I mean, as long as this basket like tries and installs it out and like kind of bait them into continuing what they're doing, this like horrible play to both defend this basket, that would be good. But this robot kind of finally woke up, and it looks like it's gonna go for the middle instead. It's the D-score mech. The other side, that's nice, and then it could do that side. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, one robot finally woke up, and this one's just gonna guard. And this robot could actually use its D-score mech. Well, I actually don't think that'd do anything for it. Just gonna go for middle. Definitely the play for this robot to do. This robot just needs to stay still, and it's good to go, really. And if this bot can keep this to control tie, that would be nice for that. But I don't know I don't know why it disconnected at the end. But yeah, I don't know. I think that was only one park from red and no park from blue. But that's gonna be the last qualification that I go over. If anyone has questions, like final questions or like just general questions about anything, let me know and I'll answer those real quick before I go out. But thanks for tuning in tonight. I was excited to watch the signature event, and I think there's a few events that took place around this time that I can stream as well when I finish the Highlander Summit. But good matches so far. Just, like, main takeaways is that those raising bots that we've been seeing, yeah, they don't work really well. Just know that. And also, if you are here right now and you haven't watched qualification 10, go back in the stream and watch that, because that had to make Vex history. But yeah, I think I'll end it here. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow. I might. I don't know. Probably won't though. We'll see. We'll see. All right, we'll see. But yeah, I'll see you. Have a good night.